Yo, 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 what's up, what's up? Show you guys some Shivana today. He's pretty strong in the preseason, so if you want some free I think you should pick her up. It's not a very difficult champion. You have to be good at the game, and you have to be good at team fighting also. And that's about it. There are a couple of builds you can run on Shivana. I'm gonna show you just building Blade of the Ruin King into full tank. I mean, Blade of the Ruin King is really valuable here. Just kill their backline, shred Mondo, shred Poppy, in small skirmishes. So full clear. I mean, her full clear is not that healthy still. It's a bit better than last season though, where you almost fucking died. But the jungle sustain is gonna get a bit nerfed in the first game expert, so I'm not sure how it's gonna be. Also not super fast, but still have to sit on the scuttle here for a while. You can also start Raptors, but you're a bit vulnerable to invade. I went pickaxe because I have money for something else. Buying AD or Shivana is not that bad because they buffed their AD ratio. I'm just petting into the dragons for whatever opportunities I may have killed Caitlyn and Senna. Also the pet has AD ratio, but it doesn't have an attack speed ratio, so you're gonna get some damage and healing from your pet. I don't think pickaxe is that bad. Now you have to try to go for these early dragons, which are pretty easy to do. Obviously the enemy team can contest it if they are paying attention, but this guy is looking to go for some counter gank or dive or gank. I don't know what he's doing, but he just gave me a free dragon like that. And I can save for the Scuttle Crab, as is here, I just reset. And this is a pretty slow game, guys, but it's higher elo than most of you, I suppose. You should still learn something. So I got enough gold for the recoverable. Ideally on Shivana, you want to buy a ruby crystal. It just makes the difference from my experience. In most instances, you'd rather have a ruby crystal over other components, if you can buy it. Even though it delays your Blade of the Ruin King a bit, just makes skirmishing with her a lot easier. Because right now I'm pretty glass cannon, and I'm looking to just do another full clear and target the Herald, because the dragon is already down. I think we see an opportunity to gain the Mundo. I press R because I really wanted the kill, but yeah, I stole it. Which is not too bad because it's gonna speed up my clear in the jungle and stuff. I won't need ulti for a while anyway. And then instead of going for Herald, I knew this guy has his camps up, and I tried to invade the blue buff. I got the blue buff, wasted his ult, got his HP. So now we can't even contest the Herald anymore. Has to be stuck in the jungle for a while, or recall. And I reset because the dragon is spawning in like about a minute and something. Yeah, right now it's a minute. So I want to get the Blade of Ruin King and clear some of my jungle camps for the dragon respawns. And I have to really point this out. I mean, this is one of the best tips in this video probably. If you play Shivana, you really have to not miss dragon timers to go for kills. Because right now if I use my ult top lane, even if I get a double kill, yeah, it might be decent, but then if it comes at the cost of me losing dragon because I don't have my ult to win the fight, then it's pretty bad. Especially if it's just one kill. One kill, it's really not worth it. I can just farm my camps, ignore the guys, don't get baited by this stuff, and just go and take the dragon. It's gonna be much better overall. Because I've played a lot of Shivana games where I use my ult and I don't have it for dragon, and I lose the game. And not stacking the dragons. And this is the strength of the champion. Kill dragons really fast, so make use of it. Here I have Blade Running King, so I'm trying to burst the Caitlyn. They used Heal, Exhaust, and Senna R, which not too bad honestly, because my ult is really low cooldown. And I don't even have camps on the map right now, so it wasn't even a waste of time. So very good use of my time. Can go for Steel Cap. I mean, they have Caitlyn, Senna, Poppy, Mundo. Quite branded to go Steel Caps here. Steelies. And then I clear red into Krags just to look for a top lane game, because what should we do right now? Well, I have Herald, camps are respawning to bot side, this tower is healthy, this tower is full HP, this tower is kinda low. I can actually take this tower down with the Herald, and Mundo is fighting a lot. He's definitely the easiest champion to gank in this game. He just used Ghost and R, but even if he has Ghost and R, I can still kill him with my Ghost. So I was just looking to get my dragon from here, on the camps before I go. I just clear the wave. I get the full tower with plates. It's still 30 minutes. If I don't go for something top lane and just clear, whatever, maybe I use it mid lane for like 1 or 2 plates, it's pretty bad. So even if this Mundo didn't overextend, I would look to force it, I would look to dive him and so on. But he just made it very easy for me. So we get a billion gold. I'm gonna go for Iceborne Gauntlet next. It's just a really nice item on Shyvana, and especially in this game. They have champions that can kite me, they have a lot of CC and stuff. It's pretty good, it's pretty good. Here I see that Mundo is overextending, and I know he has no cooldown, so I can just kill him with my basic rotation with Blade Running. Unfortunately, Poppy comes here, and I got a bit greedy. This is a fucking limit test, so I think I died about 98 Fury, because if I cast my ult here and get 250 life, there's no way Poppy can win. But, well, we didn't quite get it. It actually wasn't even that close. I think like extra auto attack and then the ult has to cast, you don't get the HP instantly, you get it like midway or after you land or something. A bit of limit test. But I got the Iceborne. Sharon on Poppy, doesn't really matter, the champion is what it was a scary champion, I wouldn't even bother going for that. I'm talking something like Mastery or Evelyn. Poppy doesn't matter. So the next goal is going to be, obviously, we have to find a way to secure this third dragon, because it's going to be really crucial, especially because it's mountain map. Tons of resistances for Shyvana. It's pretty much the best dragon at this point to have for the stats. Take less damage. So I hit kill with some poke there, and my intention there is like, if I hit an E, maybe I can commit the dragon form knowing that she's marked. But, well, none of my teammates are here. Garen is not here, Lulu is not here, Twitch is not here, Akali is kinda useless, not doing much. We essentially had like 3 losing lanes this game. But I found an angle to go for Caitlyn, so I just kill her. Because we knew she has no flash. And if any team played a bit better, I'll probably die. And then my team gets aced and we lose the dragon. We just have to be really patient in situations like that. I'm gonna go for a Frozen Heart next, even though Shyvana doesn't use mana. As you can see, like, Caitlyn is their main threat, she's the most fed person. But she's kinda losing her mental here. After that fight and the dragon, the guy flashes for a kill, even though she saw me clear the bot wave. So we just kill her again. I just did so much damage. And if they don't heal her properly, then she's not gonna carry the game. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna go for Frozen Heart because it's really good against Caitlyn, Senna, Azir, and even Mundo. So, even though I don't use the mana, it's pretty branded this game. You could also go for Randuin. Maybe I'd look to buy both. But you kind of waste the rock solid passive, so I'm not a big fan of buying both. And he doesn't have that much crit yet. I don't think I ever bought both. Obviously, it's a bit better to buy both Randuin and Frozen Heart now. I don't think it's very good. But the Randuin slow is very, very nice on Shyvana. Although, with the build I have, it's not that important. I end up getting the Herald, Caitlyn overextends, gets caught by Twitch instead, so kill her. At this point, the enemy is just too behind, I have too many resists, too many dragons. If Caitlyn doesn't play insanely well and they don't all kill her, well, killing with fucking Lethality Senna is not the greatest thing, you know. They essentially can't win the game. Azir doesn't have enough CS, Mundo has a full HP build, so I kill him really easily with all my percentage max health damage and magic damage. No magic resist on him. Yeah, I complete the Frozen Heart here. And the next item I'm going to buy, since the only threat is Caitlyn, she's gonna complete LDR, the other guys are pretty much useless. If I put an Anathema on her, I don't need more damage at this point. I'm just going to be immortal with an Anathema on Caitlyn. Of course, you could go different stuff here. You could go, like I said, maybe even Randuin. I'm not sure if it's that great. You could go Sterak's, Titanic. I just feel like Anathema would put the nail in the coffin. We get even more haste. Haste is a really good stat on Shyvana, by the way. Especially when you start getting points in Q. Since this gets reduced by every auto attack, every single spell that works like that is really good with haste. It's gonna go like every second I use a Q when I'm level 18. And what I mean by that is like champions like Wukong Q, Skarner Q, stuff like that. It gets reduced by a flat amount. I can talk a bit about my thought process here, because you always have to look for the next goal, next thing. I even talked about this on stream, this game was streamed. So here I have a herald at 20 minutes. We have to look for two things. Baron is up and this tower is up, which is what I want to target with herald to get the goal. So we have to find a way for me to split push bot lane, get these two towers without losing the Baron. So I have to keep an eye on the enemy team on the map and on my teammates to not overextend bot lane, let them die, or let the enemy team cheese Baron or something. Their Baron speed is actually quite high. Mundo Q does a lot of damage, and then they have Senna and Azir. So it's not the worst Baron. Not super fast, but not slow either. My Akali dies, no reason, but as long as we have vision on Baron, we should be in a good spot. Here I'm waiting for the Mundo to hit him with E, because I kill the E. I just kill him. I told you I can easily kill him, I don't even need to commit ult or whatever. Also we went for the green pet this game with like full tenacity runes, because they have a lot of CC that can be annoying for Shyvana. You can even play without tenacity in this game, but it can be a lot harder, especially in teamfights. So here I'm also pulling them, but because Senna is dead, Mundo is dead, Azir shows top lane, I know this is a 1v2, which they can't win, so just going on Caitlyn, can't do anything, too tanky. And if Herald was still up, let's get this tower. And we just get the soul. It's pretty much easy peasy. The game is completely unwinnable for enemy team. Anathema, put it on Caitlyn, and we go for a Titanic item, which scales pretty well with this build. This item gives a lot of health with a mythic passive, and also Anathema gives a lot of health. She wanna get some health, so I would say Titanic goes to like 80 AD or something and a lot of one hit. It's just massive damage. It's just a really strong late game item. So they start Baron. I'm thinking whatever. We go on Caitlyn. She can't do anything. She doesn't deal damage. I don't take damage, guys. I don't take damage. You get a little shield. Even more damage. Another Q. Big fucking dragon lady. That's pretty much it. I think we just take the Baron and win. We got the Titanic Hydra. 68 AD right now, then when I press R I get a bit more. 75 AD. You know, quite massive. That's it with Shyvana, guys. And to summarize, don't make the mistake of wasting R while Dragon is about to spawn. Just play smart, play patient, wait for the enemy team to make mistakes when you play this character. You need to itemize properly, of course. I might make a Shyvana guide to show you all her builds. Blade of Ruin King is generally my favorite. She can use a few different tank mythics. She can also go for some Demonic Embrace builds, even some AP builds, I guess. They aren't completely useless right now. She got some buffs to AP Shyvana. Yeah, just think about your target in advance. Like you saw there, I want to take top tower, so we want to dive Mundo, I want to split push bot lane, I want to win the team fight even though we are outnumbered. How do I do that? Find the angle, and you're gonna win more games. Thanks for watching, guys.